Hey guys, Melissa with Warrior Fit. I'm at the gym today with my daughter Eden, and we are going to show you her scan. So I posted a video a while back of her getting scanned, and now I'm going to show you the results of those scans. You know, I talk to people about coming and getting scanned, and one of the things I hear a lot is, oh, it's going to tell me how fat I am. This is so much more than that I wanted to take some time and show you what all you can get in 30 seconds. All right, so I'm sharing my screen with you guys. So first off, when you get your scan, you are the only one who sees the 3D image. It comes to you in an encrypted email. You're the only one who has access to it. Myself as the trainer and your coach, all I see is a silhouette that you can see on the screen up here. So we're just going to scroll down and look at some of the information that we got about Eden. So first off, it's going to tell you your body rating. And your body rating is going to help us to understand if you're at risk for certain cardiovascular concerns. And we can see that her body rating is really good. We can see right here it's a 56. That's on a scale of 1 to 100. And not only do we see it as a 56, but then we also get this grid down here that's going to take us down to a visualization, which is really helpful when we're trying to figure this out. Next, we're going to look at waist circumference. Again, she's fantastic. Waist circumference is really important because where you carry your weight shows as if you're at signs for any type of health risks. So Eden's got a 28-inch waist, so she is not at risk for any health concerns. Yay! The next thing that we're going to see is your waist to hip ratio. All right, and this you want a lower number, and it generally means that the lower you are, the less health concerns that you have. So her waist to hip ratio is in the average side. It could be a little bit better, but it could definitely be a lot worse. And so she falls right into the average side. Leg to trunk, again, this is looking at the difference in volume based on what's on top and what's on bottom. And this is going to tell you if you're at risk for any type of health concerns. Again, all of this on this page is looking for health concerns. So posture, now this is really cool. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. So there's the gray line, which is ideal posture, and the blue line is where you fall. So, you know, looking at the natural eye, you might look at someone and say, oh, their posture is not so bad. One of the things that she's always complaining about is her knees. And we can see in this scan why her knees are bothering her. We can definitely see some rotation in the torso. We can see a little bit of a lift in the knees. And again, it gives you a visual down here. This is where you are. This dotted line is where you are. And this big blue hump is where you want to get. So we can take a good look at your posture from the front and see if you have anything structural going on, any muscular imbalances going on. And then we can take a look at from the side. And again, the way that she's sitting, she sits at a desk all day in front of a computer doing her schoolwork, and you can clearly see that forward lean in her head. So that's pushing her neck forward. That's going to cause a lot of problems down the road with headaches and neck pain. And we see this and we go, wow, you know, I can work on this. I can work on pulling my head back, straightening up my shoulders to improve my general health. And again, we're going to take a look at the scan from the back. And then we see some rotation going on with the knees, which is why she's complaining about her knees hurting. But I mean, like I just wanted to show, this shows so much more than just weight. And then we're going to come down here, and this is really cool. This is going to show balance. So you see these 4 little squares? So each one of those squares is, you want them to be about the same color to show good balance. And as we can see, her square is pretty good. Her balance is pretty good. It's almost evenly distributed all the way across. She's got 43 in the back, 46 on one foot, 25 on the top. Did I say 43? I said that backwards, didn't I? 26 in the back and 24 in the back, and then 24 in the front and 25 in the front. So her balance is pretty good. She's distributing her weight well in her feet. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to take a look at these measurements, and we're going to see, you know, her calves are symmetrical. We can see a slight variation in the thighs. We can see forearm measurements. You know, it's interesting. I see a lot of this right forearm larger. That's simply because you write, right, with your right hand. Biceps, pretty even. We can see she's got this gorgeous waistline. And so you get all of your measurements. You actually get a lot more measurements than this. If you wanted to have measurements sent off for custom clothes, there's over 400 measurements. All you have to do is say, hey, I want all my measurements, and I'll send them to you. So if you ever wanted to know what the distance between your elbow and your shoulder was, I'll send you a measurement. So then coming back up here, let me get back up here. So we're going to look over at body composition, right? That's what we all want to know. So over here we can see 21% body fat. That's pretty darn good even. You can see she's over here in the lean side. She only weighs 102 pounds. And here we can see of that 102 pounds, only 22 pounds is fat. So what we do see here is 80 pounds of lean mass. And now this is something that I think is really awesome, is a lot of times we come in and all we're worried about is fat. But the reality is, a lot of times what's going on is this lean mass is really, really low. I'll see people come in with like 60 pounds of lean mass on a 130 pound body. That's crazy low. And so what ends up happening is they're going, oh, I need to lose weight. I don't like the way I look. And they're doing cardio after cardio after cardio, but they're not getting the look that they want. And it's because it's not really so much about losing weight. It's about changing the weight that's in your body from fat to lean mass. So somebody comes in and they have a low lean mass, we're able to say, hey, you need to pick up some dumbbells. You need to do some weight bearing exercise, you know, chill on the cardio, and let's get some weights in your hands. And then I see other people come in and that fat mass is really high and their lean mass is okay. And I'm going to say, all right, we need to put the dumbbells down and hop on the treadmill. And so this gives us a lot of information as to what type of workout is going to be best for your body. And then lastly over here, we're going to see your base metabolic rate. And this is how many calories your body needs to stay alive. And sometimes this number can be so low that it's actually below what is a healthy average. And we want to pull that number out. Pull that number up. And the way that you do that is by adjusting your diet and adjusting your exercise. So depending on what that number shows, again, gives us information as to what you need to do to improve. So I hope that this helps you to be less intimidated by this scan. I hope it encourages you to come and get scanned. This is a great tool. I'm so excited that we have it and that I'm able to offer it to our community. It's only $25 to come get scanned. It's going to take you about 30 seconds to actually do the scan, and then I'll give you a consult afterwards. We'll sit down, we'll go over it, and get you all set up. All right, guys, y'all have a great day.